Good morning, everyone. My name is Justine Lee. I am the office manager of Gray Matters Medical Practice, and I have been leading us for the past few weeks in Community Breath, which is this virtual meditation series with 10-minute guided sessions that we've been holding weekly. And yeah, I'm so happy to be here with you all this morning. If you haven't done so already, please find yourself in a cross-legged position. You could be seated or standing if that is what is more comfortable for you. But for today's practice, I do encourage you to find yourself in a cross-legged position. If that means, leaning up against a wall, if that feels better for your body, or, find whatever you need to do for your own body so that this cross-legged position is as comfortable for you as possible. And once you have found a cross-legged position, I encourage you to find your hands on your knees and using that as an extra support for your body to find some comfort in this position. And before we fully go into this guided session today, I would just like to say that I really encourage you for today's practice to remain with your eyes closed. And you might feel a little bit uncomfortable doing it, but the reason why I would like us to keep our eyes closed throughout this practice is so that we can really, hone in and focus, internally. And I will be guiding you vocally, so everything that you, will need to know for today's session, you just need your ears and listening to my voice, and I will verbally cue you with everything, so no worries with that. Of course, if you really need to open your eyes for any reason, of course do so, but I do encourage you to sort of, if you feel discomfort and keeping your eyes closed for that long, I do encourage you to, as we kind of spoke about last week, just lean into and just breathe through some of that discomfort, and we'll breathe through it together. So sorry, one second, my dog. Okay. All right, so again, cross-legged. Find your hands on your knees, and you can flutter your eyes closed. Just take a few moments here to find comfort in this stillness, or until you are able to find stillness. And once you've done so, just begin to notice the natural rhythm of your breath. You don't need to force any inhales or exhales. You don't need to force whether you're breathing through your nose or your mouth, but just notice what your body is naturally doing. And continue to breathe and notice your breath for the next few moments. Now the next 4 breaths, I will count us through them. They will be 4 breaths, each breath being 4 counts to inhale with your nose and 4 counts to exhale with your mouth. So before we begin those breaths, breathe all the air out of your lungs. And here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. Now resume breathing in your natural rhythm. Noticing if anything feels different after having done those 4 guided breaths. And as you continue to find the natural rhythm of your breath, find your body rocking back and forth, where rocking forward is an inhale and rocking backward is an exhale. And just start small at first, finding the coordination of that movement with your breath. And again, just find your body moving with the natural rhythm of your breath, moving forward as you inhale and moving backward as you exhale, staying in a cross-legged position. So you're just rocking forward and back, just small movements. It might be even so small that maybe someone, if they were to look at you, maybe wouldn't even see that your body is moving at all. Can you continue to find this for the next few breaths? And gradually, you can make those movements bigger. You can lean further forward. You can lean further back. But just continuing to coordinate that movement with your breath. And as your movements get bigger, notice how that affects your breath. Probably finding that a bigger movement means a bigger breath. Continue to explore how this feels in your body for the next few breaths. You can slowly begin to find some stillness with your movements now gradually getting smaller and smaller until you are finding a neutral spine, seated in cross-legged position with your hands on your knees. And in our next inhale, you're going to bring your arms all the way above your head. And then as we exhale, we're going to bring our palms together, pressing against each other right in front of our chest. And so now inhale, bringing your arms up overhead. And then as we exhale, bring your palms together until your hands are in front of your chest. And feel the pressure building between your hands, left hand into right and right hand into left. And as we feel that pressure build, you can start to find some movement and friction between your hands by rubbing your hands together. Faster and faster and faster, building that heat faster. And then when we release, you can bring your hands cupping in front of your eyes And release. And as we bring our hands cupped in front of our eyes, feel the heat coming off from your hands, enveloping your eyes and your face, finding comfort in that warmth. Now, as we do this for the next few moments, I would like you to think of a word that you would like to embody. Is it joy, peace, calm? Whatever it is, I want you to come up with that word and say it to yourself in your mind 3 times. Now, keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to the top of your head. And again, still thinking about the word that you've chosen. As we breathe here in our natural rhythm of our breath, imagine that you are breathing that word right into your head. Now bring your hands to your chest. Again, still breathing in our natural breath. Imagine that you're breathing that word into your chest. And then bringing your hands to your stomach. Breathe that word into your stomach. And for our next breaths, pick a body part that you would like to breathe this word into. Your own body part that you would like to bring to another part of your body with that word. Bring your hands to that body part. And then breathe your word into that body part. Now you can find your hands on your knees like we started. And we will take 3 breaths to close out our practice today. The first breath being a breath for yourself. The second breath being for someone else in your life. And the third breath being for any of us sharing this practice together. And so empty out your breath, exhale. And inhale, a breath for yourself. And exhale. And inhale, a breath for someone else. And exhale and send that breath to them. And one last inhale for all of us sharing this practice together. And exhale. You can flutter your eyes open. And that is today's community breath. I hope you all have a restful weekend and hope to see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye bye.